Hey everybody, it's Ron from Pick Dawgz, and this is Ron's Bank Shot Breakdown. We're going to go over 4 college basketball games for Sunday, February 12, 2023. Now, if you like what you see, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to put your college basketball picks in the comments section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, including my $15 Bank Shot best bet, you can find those at the Premium Picks tab at pickdawgz.com. Alrighty, let's get into it. Here are the games for Sunday in college hoops. First up, we go to the Big Ten as Michigan State takes on Ohio State. This one, 1 o'clock Eastern on CBS. Ohio State has lost 10 of its last 11 games, including 5 straight. But Michigan State, a team that really has cooled off since their red-hot start to non-conference play, and a Michigan State team that has not earned a true road win since January 10th. They have really struggled on the road in the conference, and that was back over a month ago, and that was against a team in Wisconsin that's ranked outside the top 100 in KenPom. This season, Michigan State does not have one true road win over a top 40 KenPom team, and Ohio State may be 11-13 this year, but they are still ranked 39th in the country in KenPom. So, Ohio State takes care of the ball. They're a good offensive rebounding team. I think it's going to benefit them in this game. Michigan State has struggled on the glass. They do not get to the free throw line much, and I don't trust Michigan State right now on the road as much as Ohio State's been a big disappointment as of late in conference play. I think this is a good spot for them to grab finally a win and a cover in the end. So give me the Buckeyes. I'm going to lay the points. Next up, we stay in the conference as it's going to be Purdue and Northwestern. This one is going to be a 2 o'clock Eastern start time. It's going to be on the Big Ten Network. I'm leaning towards the under in this game, and I got to say, similar to what I mentioned on Friday, it wasn't my favorite college basketball card betting-wise. We treaded a little bit lightly on Friday. I'm doing the same thing for Sunday. We got the Super Bowl. It's going to be a big day for football. Really no reason to go crazy for this Sunday card after a big Saturday card yesterday. And, I'm liking the under. I'm leaning towards it. I wanted to talk about this game because it's one of the bigger games on the board. I would say I lean towards Northwestern and the points, but the big concern I would have is the fact that Purdue is so strong on the offensive glass and the defensive glass, one of the best rebounding teams in the country. Northwestern's kind of had inconsistent numbers rebounding the ball on both ends of the court, but Northwestern takes care of the basketball. They have a very good defense. They force plenty of turnovers, 29th in the country in adjusted defensive efficiency, and both teams like to slow things down on both sides of the ball. Purdue is ranked 335th in average possession length on offense, 264th on defense, a pretty slow team, 326th in adjusted tempo. Northwestern, similar numbers, 278th in adjusted tempo this year. They really slow things down on offense. So with not a lot of possessions in this game and 2 really good, efficient defenses, I'm going to take the under in Purdue Northwestern. Next up, we go to the MAAC as Marist takes on Siena. This one's going to be a 2 o'clock Eastern start time. It's going to be on ESPN+. I think we're getting too many points here with Marist. I'm going to take the points with the Red Foxes. I really wouldn't be too shocked to see them win this game outright, as Siena has lost some games to teams in the conference that they wouldn't expect to lose to. Teams like Canisius and Fairfield, Manhattan as well. They lost to Niagara only a couple games ago, and they only scored 54 points on their home court in that game. So yeah, they've lost 2 of their last 3 games, Siena has. And sure, they beat Mount St. Mary's last time out, but I think Mount St. Mary's is the worst team in the conference this season. So, I think Marist, a team that slows things down offensively, plays very good defensively, is a good rebounding team, forces plenty of turnovers. I think they'll be able to compete in this one. We saw the first meeting between these two. It was back on January 29th, and yes, it was a 15-point win for Siena, but in that game, Marist shot 11.1% from 3, 2 of 18 from the perimeter in that game. Even though Marist is not a very good three-point shooting team, it's still 20.7% worse than their season average. So I think we see a much better performance from Marist shooting the ball in this game, and that should be enough for a cover in the end. So give me the Marist Red Foxes. I'm going to take the points. And the final game we're going to talk about for Sunday's card in college basketball, it's going to be Mount St. Mary's and Fairfield. This one, 2 o'clock Eastern on ESPN3. Now, I mentioned I think Mount St. Mary's is the weakest team in the conference this season. I think Fairfield has a really good shot of earning a nice feel-good win and cover at home. Fairfield's on a 4-game losing streak, but they've been competitive in this losing streak. The last game, they covered the number easily against Rider. It was a 58-57 final score. They were getting 4.5 points in that one. They had the lead late in that game. They really should have won that game outright, but they had some really key mistakes in that one, a couple turnovers late, and that's what lost the game for them in the end. But they played pretty well, very well defensively, and I think Mount St. Mary's Mary's ranked 331st in adjusted offensive efficiency, is going to struggle quite a bit in this game. They turn the ball over far too much. They never get to the free throw line, and I don't trust them in this game. They're a pretty good three-point shooting team, but Fairfield's got the 12th best perimeter defense in the country, holding opponents to 29% from three this season. I don't think it's going to work for Mount St. Mary's in this one. Give me Fairfield. I'm going to lay the points. And that's it. Those are the games for Sunday in college basketball. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to put your college basketball picks in the comment section below. Again, if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. As always, this is Ron Romanelli. Good luck.